Hi, everybody. Happy Monday to you. I realize when I watch playbacks of some of my shows that my initial hi, everyone is always very loud. So I'm trying to make adjustments to that end. So we're going to be talking in our sophisticated lower tone of voice. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Then we'll pick it up as time goes on. But for now, we're going to start it low. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you had a good weekend. Hope sales came through. I'm just taking a look over to my left because there's a Wi-Fi, the bar thing on my screen on StreamYard, which I've never seen before. So we'll make adjustments as needed. Hey, Puddings, how you doing? Welcome aboard. Good to have you, man. Mark sold a postcard. Hello, Joe. How are you? Good afternoon. Mark sold a postcard. What's up, Mark? Mark just released a video moments ago. Captain Flip It. What's up, Jackie Jack? How you doing? As you are, soldier. Oh, yeah. Hey, See the Lights. Welcome. Welcome. Good to have you. We will, as she is, Dawn Wright. Dawn Wright hobbling to the show. I don't know who she's told. She's probably told everybody. She's omnipresent. Hope you're feeling better, Dawn. Hey, Jim. Good evening to you. Dawn. Little glitchy. Yeah, it might be what the Wi-Fi is. I see that too. It's gone now. The reason you keep seeing me look this way, I have another screen here, another computer with YouTube. It's weird. It is weird, but we'll get through it. Hey, Karen, how you doing? Welcome aboard from beautiful New Jersey. Are you serious? Same. Did you change your name to the Happy Canadian? Well, great to have you back. I'm glad you've changed your demeanor. That, of course, is French for dawn. Yeah, it'll clear up, guys. There's really not much. You notice, again, I don't have any kind of background stuff going on. What's up, Mike? How you doing? And prost to you. We had a really nice Beatles show on Saturday. It was a shack of days. I apologize. Yeah, Saturday night. Sold out venue, really cool, packed house. And they were kind enough to supply us with some drinks. Now, we never drink before a show, especially. And really, honestly, it sounds very unshow business, but not afterwards either, because we've got to go drive back home. So it's a nice thing to have like in the fridge as an option, but we very rarely get to actually have a drink. So what I did is brought home a couple of cans of Yingling, which I haven't had in donkey's years. So it's pretty good, basic little run-of-the-mill beer. So I brought a couple of cans home, just cracked one open tonight. You gonna watch the video tomorrow? Yeah, it's hey, Kim, what's going on? I can't tell you I watched it yet, Mark. I saw it popped up, but I was kind of prepping for this. So I will check it out as well, for sure. I know it's your whole story about your trek down south. Blue Feather Mercantile, what is up? Welcome to the show. Thanks so much. Great to have you. Hope you enjoyed binge watching over the weekend. Wonderful to have you, man. Thank you so much for coming in for a live show tonight. Jackie Jack just watched. Awesome. Popeye, what's going on, man? Happy Monday to you. Hope you're doing well. Hello, Barbara. Welcome to the show, Barbara. RD Sales, how you doing? Happy Monday to you. Slow weekend for Karen. Yeah, we will get to that. We will get to the goings on the old eBay /Etsy / whatever you guys want to talk about. The Napolis one day. I am impressed on. What's up, Kelly? You got halfway through. Yeah, I didn't. I just saw that he had posted it, but I was sort of prepping, just setting up the stuff. So I'll definitely check it out afterwards, though. I'm sure it's a must-see. I've been looking forward to seeing this. We got Stan and Stanley. So Stanley is the happy / what was the first one? The Canadian chap. Ask them to tip in postcards. There you go. Keep your beers, right? Yeah, he just released it, what, like an hour ago or so, Mark? You watched the 84 Grammys. Oh, okay, I was going to say, I can't tell you I've watched the Grammys in probably since 84. I don't know. I can't remember the last time I watched a Grammy show. Oh, cool. Yeah, everybody will definitely go over after the show if you're interested. If you want to do it before, I can't keep you. But do please try to leave a like, thumbs up on the show. This first hour is your magic hour, the golden hour, or you're going to get a sale if you leave a thumbs up for the show. Most importantly, if it comes from your heart. That's a new caveat I'm going to throw in. Don't just leave a thumbs up for the sake of leaving a thumbs up for your own greedy needs. Do it out of the good of your heart, and you will be rewarded. No, seriously, guys, I appreciate it if you leave a thumbs up. There they are, Dawn saying hi to her people. What do you say before you hang up? Is this the beginning of a joke? No, I definitely get it. It's probably rough to sleep if you're not feeling great. Mark who? Mark, yeah, Mark is, Kelly just wrote, SM Postcards is Mark. Sorry about that, Mike. Yeah, we are, a lot of us are on first name basis. It's getting a little easier for me. The more people that come on, of course, it becomes more difficult, but usually I'll come around to it. My little boy, I've told everybody, is a school teacher, and I'm always marveled at that. School teachers, how they had to memorize, 30 some odd students, if they're like grammar school teachers, the names of all the kids, and he tells me the same thing. He's like, it just becomes second nature after a few days. So it's kind of becoming like that on these shows. I know most of you guys' names that care to share your names, and if you don't care to share your name, Dawn will certainly call you out. Trust me. Like Stanley just gets thrown out into the ether. She didn't even ask. Good evening, Ralph. Everybody kind of started halfway, huh? Cool. I hope it has. I don't want to give away everything again if nobody's watched it, but I'm hoping it has like the travel. Does it have the travel going down there, Mark, and everything? And any kind of shenanigans going on between you and your father-in-law on the road? It had to be a fun trip. Oh, man. What kind of car, Joe? Do you care to reveal? That's great, though. Hey, Jody, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Good to see you. You're the 13th thumb up. Oh, there you go. Good to see you, Jackie Jack Heart. That's all I ask. Make it from the heart. Make it from the heart. You shall be rewarded. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I hope you have some of the goings on the trip. It must have been pretty funny. Yeah. Bermuda. Bermuda? What am I missing? Bermuda is the location of the card? Just a Bermuda card? Gotcha. Okay. Any specific view? Like anything special? It's really cool. Of course, are you second guessing yourself right away? Like, did I price it too low? I would probably do that. Let's see. Bermuda. Howdy, Dawn. Our favorite Canadian. Yeah, she is Mother Canada. Let's be honest. She is the ambassador of all things Canada. For all you North peeps. Speaking of Canada, Toronto Postcard Show coming up. Very cool. I am bummed out. Popeye also told me about, and it's on some of the websites, there's a show in March 3rd or something, Popeye, which I will not be able to attend. I would have loved to go to it. It's in Maryland, not very far from me or Popeye, kind of in the middle of both of us, actually. And unfortunately, I will not be available that day, or I would have been there with bells on. So I definitely recommend, once again, to anybody who has not been to a postcard show, go to a postcard show. If you have an opportunity and you like postcards, go to a postcard show. Popeye's been preaching that for a while, and I can absolutely put my stamp of approval on that comment. I mean, not that he needed my stamp of approval, but yeah, he's right. It's a wonderful event. You learn so much. Just bring comfortable shoes and don't buy soup. Heading direct to Toronto. Beautiful. February 26th. And that's the whole week I'm gone. I'm gone from February 26th until March. We come home on the 6th, which is why I can't attend that postcard show that's taking place on the weekend of the 3rd and 4th, I guess. But I hope to hear about the goings on up there for anybody who does go. Hey, Ryan, how you doing? Good to see you. Havre de grace. There you go. 9 to 4. Oh, it's just a one-day event, this one, John? It's not both days? I know you told me York is like kind of like the mother of all postcard shows, like in the country anyway. But there you go. Take a screenshot if anybody's up in that area or within driving distance. I can see I froze again. Every time that little icon comes up, let's see what this is. Hold on. If you're on Wi-Fi, hold on. We cannot have this affecting our performance this evening. Let's fix this. Let's see if we can fix this. Let's make sure we are. Let me talk you through this process. Now, let me make sure we are on. I'm on Ethernet. My desktop is an Ethernet connection, so I really shouldn't have a Wi-Fi thing popping up. So therein probably lies the problem. Settings. Hold, please. I just want to make sure there's nothing silly as far as a setting. I don't think there is. But I do know it's annoying. I'll buy a mock. Do you have videos? I'll let them answer, but I know Mark is working on something really cool, a spreadsheet that kind of identifies some of that stuff. One postcard show you've been to just happens to be the biggest one in the U.S. It's fine. You can get over it. It was a lot of fun, man. I really hope you'll make it down next year. Just save it. You're selling all those postcards you could afford. You could swing a trip. Come on. If you need a ride, maybe I'll go up and drive you down. I like road trips anyway. It'll only cost you a couple of boxes of postcards. Yeah, absolutely, man. I agree. Yep. And I really enjoyed the atmosphere, which I talked about a lot at the time when I went. Hey, Eric, how you doing? Welcome aboard. Poll question on YouTube community tab. Having to do inability to go to a postcard show. Kelly's got to go. I mean, Kelly, there's almost no excuse. You got to be there, man. It's only one day. Yeah, there you go. Which is I get back on the Sunday. Otherwise, I would have definitely been there. They're only one day. Yeah, cool. No, Popeye likes to keep some things to himself. What's up, Jay Smith? Go through an hour, what, at a show, you mean? My God. We were flying through boxes and boxes. The photo, there was a guy who was selling a bunch of, every real photo was $1. It was amazing. All right, I see that the freezing keeps taking place. This is driving me nuts. Hang on, guys. Go to my Epoch. I use a thing called Epic Cam. I don't know if it's pronounced. Oh, if it is pronounced Epoch, it's EPOCCAM. Basically, a way to use your phone as a camera, which I've been using successfully for a year. And I know I just went off, and that's okay because I'm resetting something. So hopefully you can still hear me. Hopefully you can still hear me. Hello. All right, we just refreshed the camera. Let's see. I know it looked a little weird when I first came back. Stretched. I do, Eric. I use StreamYard. Minus 106 weather. It's probably warmer on the moon, to tell you the truth. Yeah. I have one more idea. Hang on, everybody. I'm going to stop the camera a moment, okay? But fear not. We're going to go back to the telephony service here. We're going to make sure that I am set up on not to be on Wi-Fi on my phone. This could be something as silly as that, a setting, or I need to be told I'm on a USB, which I am. USB connection. Okay, so we are good. We are on the proper connection. Going to restart the camera on the phone. And we are not going to panic. Puddings, congratulations, man. And thank you again very much for leaving the thumbs up. I can tell it came from your heart. That's the only way it works. Focus. Let's start up the camera again. Hi, everybody. Let's see if this does anything. Let me reset the camera. At a show, you flip through 10,000. Yeah, I didn't. I don't think there's a way to physically count it unless you have a counter with you, one of those clicker things. Yeah, Mark just buys the box. That's a good call. I bought tubs. I should have bought every tub inside. I really should have. That was a foolish move. It was a rookie mistake. It was negative 42. My God. Yeah, it's going to be ridiculously warm this week here too. 50s and 60s. Thank you, Puddings, and congratulations to you. Hi, Vintage Kaja. How are you? Vintage Kaja, excuse me, definitely a fan of the print ad stuff, which is fantastic to see. As he's producing some material about print ads. Ralph Funk Mark shared a YouTube video about your money you made. The spy came from a watcher. What's up, Automania? How you doing? Speaking of cruise ships, Automania. All right, I appreciate it, man. I'm glad you always have your. I'm glad you have them right in your Rolodex, right, Mark? Pudding sold too. Cool. I think you did. You might have. I mean, I don't want to. You probably did say to get them all. I should have. I have no idea why I didn't get them all. I had enough money to get them all. I can't. I can't even make an excuse. I was gonna say. I believe my thought process at that moment was, well, what if I find a whole bunch of really good, of the real photos that were $1? What if I want to just like go to town and get $200 worth of real photos? So I wanted to have something in reserve, but yeah, it was foolish. I should have got all the tubs. I got a great deal. I got a bunch of cards, but I could have had like twice as many cards. Found a little hole in the wall place over the weekend. Very cool. Good stuff, Jackie Jack. And the camera's freezing up a storm, isn't it, everybody? Oh, yeah, sure. Get more bang for your buck. If you end up at the PA show, and there's a good deal, second guessing. Yeah, the $75 tubs. And again, you get a discount if you buy more than one. He was like, giving us volume discounts. Oh, congratulations, RD. That's awesome. Game changer for the postcards, that's for sure. And other items, not just postcards. Photos. Anything that'll fit, which is, I think, 8.5 wide is the widest on the dupe. On mine, anyway, on my Epson. Audubon book prints. That's pretty cool. Yeah, just to sort of piggyback off of this comment, I've been asked before on comments on videos and emails and everything, and the answer is always going to be yes. They're like, can you sell ads, or do you sell ads from newspapers? Yes. Do you sell ads from TV guides? Yes. Do you sell ads from? I sell ads. So like, definitely don't limit it to magazines. The magazine ads that I sell, I like them because they're larger. The Life and bigger magazines, I've often described it as like mini posters. So I like that bigger size for selling them, but doesn't always matter because, as you've probably also seen, I've sold 3-inch by 2-inch ads for decent money also. So yeah, if you see cool ads in a newspaper and any publication you can get your hands on and they have advertising, go for it. And I would be willing to bet in almost every instance you'll make a lot more by parting out your piece of your book or your magazine or your newspaper than if you sold the whole thing. That's been my philosophy from day one. So, and it definitely holds true. Bought it. Someone from the motherland uploaded a what's being listed video. Oh, did you really? Yeah, man. Of course it is, Eric. No problem. What's being listed video? That's interesting. So it's not a listing video. Is it like a video of you listing things or a stack of stuff that you plan on listing? Yes. Game changer. Absolutely, Jack. Too much stuff. I'm sure. Dawn Wright bringing up a great point about Etsy. Dawn does well on Etsy. Dawn has a beautiful Etsy store. Feel free to link that at any time you'd like to, by the way. Don't, right? I think it's a beautiful store that she has, and she sells really nice things on Etsy. I'm going to make a goal listing one magazine a week. There you go. Starting next week. Okay, no problem. As a great man once said, you list, you sell. Doesn't just go for postcards, it goes for anything you have. But it's definitely true for postcards. There's Eric's video. Cool. Thank you, Don. There you go, man. There's your plug. 1931 version of the book. A bunch of youth companions on London Illustrated News magazines from late. Ooh, I don't know. I mean, look up something like that's scarcer like that. Take a look and see if there's any comps, RD. But London Illustrated News, I've seen. I don't know how many ads you'll be able to get. That's another factor for sure. See if it's worth dissecting the magazine. If you're able to get like 20 ads, I'd still be willing to bet you'll get more money for the ads. But I would, when it's that old, just take a look, see if there's any comps. If you have something really original, you're saying you have a bunch. Why not play the field a little bit? Throw one up as a whole, like maybe one of your best specimens that has the least amount of damage. Put that up as a whole magazine. Maybe do an auction on that one or something if you can't find a comp. And then on the other ones, experiment, take a look, see if there's enough ads to justify ripping it up. That would be my suggestion. Take a showing. There you go. You got a new sub too. A good sub. Yeah, but exactly. It's like anything else, right? When you sort of neglect is a strong word, but I know what you mean. That's how I definitely neglect my Etsy store, as I've admitted openly. I very, very rarely pay attention, but I do. I mean, I got a sale a couple of days ago. I was shocked. $50 sale, which is good for a little figurine. I was happy. It's been up for a long time. Hi, Postcard Guy. Sorry, I didn't mean to blow past you. I'm monitoring two screens because the thing keeps freezing up. But welcome to the show, Postcard Guy. Early matte finish photos, making you cross-eyed. Oh, I know. That's the age-old thing, right? Are they a photo or not? What's up, Jim Lloyd from sunny Florida? God bless you, man. Ralph. Congratulations, Ralph. Good stuff. I'm going to bring everybody up to speed as soon as I run through these last few comments. I'm going to make sure everybody gets a chance. Down with the flu. Oh, no. Kelly, let us know how you doing, the youth companions. Yeah, but do you know what I'm saying about, like, maybe just if you have a bunch, quote unquote, put a couple of the magazines up together. Excuse me, like by themselves without ripping them up. Search for comps like you would do anything else. If you don't have a Worth Point and you want us to look up on Worth Point, I'd be happy to look up. If you can't find any comps, I would suggest maybe throw one magazine up just as a test, as an auction, see what happens, see what the market bears. And then maybe you know what you're up against. If it's a really valuable magazine, maybe you think twice before you rip it up. It depends. Depends on how many you have. It depends on how many ads are in those magazines. A few factors. Look at this. Another excellent subber. Yeah, please don't talk about like and get a sale, Eric. That's the deal. Or come on the channel and get a couple of new subscribers too. What's up, Swan Picker? How you doing? Good to see you. Also have a big book binding newspapers called Christian Science. I've heard of Christian Science Monitor. I don't have any though. Holy cow. Same thing. Just give a gander, look at them. Do they have ads in them? If they have ads, cut them up. If you have what is it, big? Oh, the newspaper clips. Are they just clips or the whole magazines? I'm sorry. I don't mean to read so quickly. My first inclination is always to look for ads, but take a look. If it's already cut out and they're in a binder or something, see what you got. Articles sell, believe it or not. Articles sell, especially something significant, historical event, famous people. That's in one of my videos that I just did too, the last piece. Well, so far, it's the last part of the print ad series. I did a video about like what to do with the rest of the magazine once you've gotten all the good ads out of it. And that was one of the ideas because the articles absolutely can sell on their own. So look for something cool. It's a lot of fun. If you're into this stuff like most of us are, the whole historical element and all. It's fun to just look at these magazines and read some articles. It's great, great stuff. It is very much, peering into the past. It's really cool. Vacation in Bradenton Beach. Very cool, man. Enjoy. Probably very warm, actually. Yeah, not exactly. Not that far. Drum circle. Yeah, that is awesome. A whole newspaper from every day for 4 months. Very cool, man. Yeah, take a look. Ads in newspapers sell. Especially you get a Sunday paper, that's with like J.C. Penney and all these, what they would put in like the flyers and stuff. I would look at those. Hey, Lori, how you doing? Welcome aboard. He just plays one on TV. Oh, that's an exciting video. Now just do some math. You get even if you sell for $10, you got to have like at least 30 $10 ads to break even, right? That's always going to be a touchy thing about the whole reading thing, Mark. I agree. Hello, Koja. Let me fill everybody in really quickly because I know you're dying to hear the outcome. There is no outcome. Remember on Friday, I talked about the fact that I screwed up on Thursday and accidentally deleted 200 of my listings on eBay when I was doing my end sell similar process while working on another chat. Foolish. Talked about it ad nauseum on a Friday show. Well, I did go in. Popeye and Kelly were both saying, you could still do it. So I did. In the 6-bit tool, I brought in all of my listings from eBay. It took like an hour and a half or 2 hours or so. So that went through successfully. I did some digging. They do have reporting. So I pulled down a report from 6-bit once all of my stuff was in. And it does include pictures, by the way, which is really cool. So for nothing else, I have a really nice backup of if my eBay store goes kaput tomorrow for whatever reason, I have everything backed up. So at a minimum, that's fantastic, right? The 200 missing, though, when I ran my report, I noticed that there was a tick box. It says, like, how do you want to export it? CSV, Excel, whatever, regular spreadsheet or whatever. Tick box. It said include all active. Yes. Include ended within the last 15 days. Yes, I said, because I had just ended those. I inadvertently deleted them 2 days before. I did this on Saturday morning, by the way. So anyway, I ran this report, pretty instantaneous, got it down, downloaded it, filter going. Looked a lot of fields, very, very wide, a lot of unnecessary information. Tried to make heads or tails about some of the titles because it was like, as opposed to like using plain English, they had some codes in there, which is fine. That's typical. Well, anyway, very long story short. So I did a little short video about that I was pulling down this report, and good luck to me. Well, this was Saturday, and after going through the whole report and sorting it and filtering it, there's not one field that says when something was ended. They have a field that's called created date range, when your listing was created, last modified date range, and that's it. And it's actually laughable. The field that says the last modified, there's a code 10, which is about 2/3 of my listing says in the distant past. So there's no date. It just says in the distant past. Earlier today would be the code 50. And what was the other one? Within the last hour. That's my 3 options. Within the last hour, which didn't apply. In the recent past, earlier today, which I have no idea. On Saturday, that wasn't a factor. I was looking for the previous Thursday, right? And then a whole huge bucket worth that say in the distant past. So what I wound up doing is 6-bit has, you can open up a ticket on 6-bit. You have like an interface if you have the program. You go in, you open up a support ticket or whatever it's called. So I kind of laid out what had happened, that I pulled down this report. I attached the report that I pulled down because you're able to put an attachment in. And I just asked them if they could help me make heads or tails, if there's any way of identifying dates that some of these listings ended. Because otherwise I'm in the same boat. I mean, now I have all the listings, great, but I don't know what 200 I deleted. That's really the bottom line. I don't know what 200 I deleted. If there is a way for me to capture those 200, I'd be thrilled, because I'm really, really bummed out about it. I can't believe I made that mistake, as I said Friday. So I'm desperately trying to get back to find those 200 listings. And this is kind of my last recourse that I know of with the 6-bit thing. So again, thanks for everybody for mentioning 6-bit. And for what it's worth, now I have a full backup of my whole store. And going forward, I guess I don't have to read if you have to keep refreshing it or if it does auto updates. If I list 100 things today, is it going to pull those 100 in? I'll find out about that. So anyway, that's really the story with that. I did that little short video and kind of haven't done anything since. The reason is that was on the weekend. I didn't find a category yet or a way to identify date of cancellation. And that's what I really want, or date of ending, or whatever word they want to use. So if that does come, I will definitely release another video. Just in case it ever happens to any of you, God forbid. Now we know that there's at least potentially, anyway, if you have the 6-bit tool, which is really cool, you could use that as a backup. I know there's other platform, InkFrog, all that lists perfectly. I guess all that stuff too. But I don't know how long they maintain. I don't know anything about those programs, honestly, and whether or not they maintain listings for a period after they've ended. But Russell, yes, man, I am freezing. It's not me, though. Sorry about that. Yeah, I opened up the show with that. There's some weird Wi-Fi thing on StreamYard, and it says, connections are currently unstable if you're on Wi-Fi. I am not on Wi-Fi. So I apologize for that. Maybe it'll clear up on its own. That's happened before and it just kind of clears up. You just sold the rest of your life magazines? Was in Japan, sent the driver to house, Columbus. Wild. Yeah, that is wild. Awesome, man. It was so awful, Jody. Watch the replay Friday. I probably screamed about it for an hour. I was so angry so mad at myself. No one else to blame, you know. Took my eye off the ball, as I say. You know, I'm sitting here watching somebody else's chat. La la la. Again, rule number one is if I don't have time to I've talked about this, whether it's listing or doing something as significant as end and sell similar, make sure I'm focused on that task. Don't la 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 and read the sky and listen to something. You know, you got to be really focused on it. And I failed at my own rules, and the result was 200 listings gone, just gone. So I'm really hoping 6-bit will get back to me. Technically, today's only the first day because I'm sure they're not in on the weekend. I think it said they're not in on the weekend. So by tomorrow, I'll send a friendly, hey, man, any update, anything from me? It's the first time I've had to use any of the support ticket stuff, so we'll see how it goes. 100 postcards. What's up, Cameron? How you doing? He's on his Gravity Goods channel right now. Oh, Gravity Goods ID. Good to see you. Turn to get back. Ah. Yeah, we miss you on your videos, too. You were doing some really nice videos. Hope you get back in the saddle. What's up, Keith? How you doing? Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Hey, everybody getting acquainted again? That's a good thing. Ink fraud was a pain, you say, huh? That's a pretty popular one. What are the other ones? List perfectly. Vendu I have. I had Vendu. I stopped using that because I stopped cross-listing on Etsy. That was really the only reason I got it initially, to try to take eBay listings and just instantly kind of sweep them over. You can't jump to a date. You have to go one page of listings at a time. But you could see deleted listings. I mean, that's what I'm looking for. I don't care. I will scroll through because how many did I wind up doing? I think, what was my number? 2,500 or 2,600 because you do 200 at a time is what I ended and sold similar on Thursday. So it's one of those 2,600. And if I could just identify that specific bucket and the other half of my listings I don't have to deal with, I'll sign for that right now. You know, I'll just kind of go every 10 or 20, take a look to see if it's live on eBay. And if I come across a couple that's not, hopefully I see a trend of 200 in a row. I have my population. That's all I want. Come across a lot of print ads World War II that out of small magazines like Time. Yep. Yeah, absolutely, man. Hi, Chappie. How you doing? I don't even know if I said hi to you, but welcome to the show. Yes. The answer is yes. The size of a print ad alone does not determine its value. I have a few videos about that, about selling really small ads for as much as I sell the big ones for. Like most things, it depends on, you know, the scarcity of it, the popularity, of it, collectability, the state, the condition of the ad. There you go. Cut them up, cut them up. That aren't moving. Yeah. I mean, it's a tough, from what I've heard, selling just Life magazines is almost like Niagara Falls postcards. You know, they're a dime a dozen. I don't know, aside from the several that we've mentioned that are known valuable Marilyn Monroe, Beatles. There's not a lot of whole magazines that are worth a whole bunch of money. The way around that is open them up, cut them up, scan them, watch my video on how to do all that. The good 5 times cha-ching, the bad, the 5 postcard orders came through my Hip Stamps website. It doesn't matter what, we just say sales. Doesn't have to be on eBay. Congratulations, Happy Canadian. What's up, Mom Knows Treasures? How you doing? Welcome to the show. Very nice to have you aboard. I do apologize if we're still freezing on and off. It's not on StreamYard. Whereas when I had the issue a couple of weeks ago with the green screen, it was on StreamYard. So I don't know if it's something on YouTube. I don't know. I've reset everything. I apologize for that, but hopefully you're still having a good time and we get to talk and you can hear me anyway. Plugging away a little. Oh, you got injured? Did you really? Do you sell holiday postcards too? I do have a small bundle of them. I did sell one. Did you watch? I think it was my last What Sold video. I sold a Valentine postcard. So yeah, I did list a handful of them. I got a what's the name? Clap saddle. I had like 20 clap saddle cards that I bought. I've sold maybe 4 or 5 at this point. And I probably had a handful of just, I don't know, it wasn't like an artist sign, just assorted holiday cards, but I don't have a whole bunch of them. I'm not against them. I just don't, like anything else, I don't really know that much about them yet. But there's plenty I have the postcard book, which is outrageous. You have Popeye's videos, you have Mark's videos, really, really good information. So if I want to dabble in that, I'm going to wind up having to sell some of them because I do have a lot. When I went to the York Postcard Show and I bought these sight unseen tubs, which I should have bought all of them. Again, we digress. They did have, as one would imagine, they had some holiday greeting card kind of stuff but my preference is definitely, regular views. Yes. Hey, Jeff, how you doing? Welcome aboard, man. Eric all right. Erica's loading up on subs tonight, baby. Well, maybe he has bigger fish to fry tonight. Yes, that's a great point, too. You can't sell a media mail, as we all know, because they're laden with advertising, which is why I don't sell my print ads. You would think one sheet of paper, it is an advertisement, so it violates the whole law about media mail. Magazines can be expensive, I agree. A lot of them are going to, depending on how thick they are, they can take you over into a priority mail cost, which is probably prohibitive for some people, unless you're selling a pretty valuable magazine. Yeah, I hope you feel better, Dawn. Yes, let us all send virtual flowers to the Queen of Canada and wishing her a speedy recovery. What I'm hearing is that my sources are telling me that we don't believe it's a break, just kind of a nasty little twist sprain thing. Painful as all heck. I know that. I've had the same experience, unfortunately. Used to play basketball as a kid, as a high school, college, and twisted my ankles more times than I care to mention. I know how painful it is. Oh, man. Popeye has a suggestion for postcards that have foul odors. What's it called? An ozone machine, something like that. There's a machine you could buy, Keith, supposedly, that helps with that. I forgot exactly what it's called, but he's mentioned it several times. You could definitely go to YouTube and search that query exactly, how to get a moldy smell or whatever smell out of paper in general, postcards, ads, magazines. But I think is it called an ozone generator? I forgot what the term is, but Popeye mentioned it a while ago. And apparently it's not a super expensive item. And if you do this kind of work, you're going to run across, unfortunately, some paper that has that smell. So it might be a good investment. I don't have one, but it doesn't mean I won't get one. Going right for 10 Naira calls is one holiday elf card. Yeah. Dawn. So I don't want to say anything unless you said it. Dawn is loved. We got 54 virtual hugs for Dawn. Hey, what's up, Sal? How you doing? Welcome to the show. Good to see you. Sal and Cameron do shows now and then, kind of just pop up out of the blue. How would you define your shows, guys? Kind of like shipping shows, right? Chew the fat shows, this and that shows. There he is. That's his boy. Yeah, Dawn. That was the first mistake. It is delicious, though. Have you ever had it? I'm sure you have. Cheese curds are great. Ozone generator. There you go. I had the right term. Yeah. If you want to look into an ozone generator, that supposedly helps. I don't know how long you have to leave it like running or something to get the smells out, but again, there's probably a healthy amount of videos on that topic, I would imagine. Queen of Canada. There she is. The regal one. Mark is an in and out kind of guy. No nonsense. Buy the card, list the card, sell the card, move on. Don't get into the weeds with all this other junk, right? Keep it simple. Buy a postcard, sell a postcard. A lot of baking soda videos. I'll check out the ozone. Yeah, cool. I know Popeye recommended it. Yep. Popeye, do you have a video about that? I don't think so. If you do, I don't think I've seen it. $50. There you go. Audubon Society is trees and stuff, right, Chappie? Right, guys? Poutine is delicious. Just got an offer on a print ad. Hold the phone, everybody. And I gave myself a like. No, I didn't. I'm only kidding. Is it a reasonable offer? Oh, we have 2 new offers. Ooh. Does anybody else hate the fact that you have to click on the 2 at once now? And we have an offer on a postcard as well in a town called Manitowoc, Wisconsin. The Silver Creek Park Bridge. Let's see what that offer is first. Have it up for $6.99. Got an offer for $4. I'm just going to accept it. I'm going to do a mark here. Just get rid of the cards. Just sell the cards. Bam, $4. I mean, less shipping. Make what, $2.80, something like that without the fees? I'll take it. What the heck? Get a card out of my life. 1 down. Second offer is for a print ad of a 1966 Volkswagen station wagon, 2-page print ad, listed at $21.99 on sale, by the way, 20% off. All the way down to $21.99 for this beautiful 2-page ad. And what are they offering me here? What are they doing? Are they going to insult my integrity? Yes, they are. No, we're not going to do. We're going to go back though. We're going to make a counter offer. What's half of that? $18.50. We're going to go $18.50. A little wheeling and dealing here. Jiminy Flip It program. Being it's already on sale. You know what I mean? We'll see if we get that one. Beautiful. All right, let's see what happens. Thank you, everybody. I just want to move product. You know what I mean? Unless it's like I did get a dollar offer on what the heck was it? I was at my show Saturday night. Heard the cha-ching in the dressing room. Looked it up. Dollar offer on a postcard that was up for $19.99. That was a hard decline. Didn't go back and forth. No time for that. Instant jerk, just gone. List. Exactly. Audubon is birds. Just like I said, birds, trees. Where do birds live, Dawn? I'm kidding. Actually, does Mark have a video where he talks about, I just watched something where he was talking about bird cards. It might have even been in the beginning of your new video. You were talking about the birds. I have a lot of cards with birds on them. Do they sell? There you go. Did you? No video. Yeah, right. That might be interesting. I don't know. I'm not trying to step on, get involved with your process, but enough people have asked about it. Maybe you could show how to use it or something. You'd be surprised. Those videos do well. How to use a scanner, how to use this. It's helpful to people. Offers take forever to show on your computer. Really? Yeah, the phone is my camera, so I can't use my phone right now. So I just see it pop up on my screen. I saw offer. Yeah, I took him in a heartbeat. How you doing, Nick? Did I say hi to you yet? If not, I apologize and welcome to the show. Does it really? Making weird faces and stuff? Get out of here. That's pretty funny, Jim. Cost averaging, exactly. Happy Canadian. Your granny has several huge Audubon prints. What did I say? They were trees? How stupid. I was thinking of Arbor Audubon. And again, great, exactly, Ryan. And my $4 sale, not the best thing in the world, but guess what? I paid 12 cents for it, so I'll take it. Just sell the card. I just did a couple of days ago, Mike, because I didn't realize you could change it. How stupid is that? What was I doing? I was watching something else, and I was talking about I wanted consistency across all my stuff, branding for Jiminy Flip It now. And I changed my eBay store, like the picture that you use and the little icon, whatever you call it, my Jiminy Flip It. So I changed all that. It said Jiminy Flip It, but I still had my original name that my wife and I came up with a few years ago. And then I realized, I just did some tweaking. I'm like, oh, I could change the name of the store too. So I changed the name. So it's consistent branding across. That's all. Oh, please. Shecky, the S in SM postcards stands for Shecky. Anybody remember Shecky Green, the cheesy comedian? Probably not. Actually, there's probably quite a few people that know Shecky Green. What do Brent still have some multiple thousands? Get out. You've been binged? You watched all of his videos? Is that what you mean? And Popeye? Oh, absolutely. Videos, okay. Jay Smith, that's what I'm saying. I mean, again, this has been asked a bunch of times, but since it's being brought up, when I'm sourcing, I tend not to buy. If it smells like mildew or anything nasty, I won't buy them. Sorry, I just don't. I'm sure there are ways around it, and you can use one of those machines and all, but I don't know. I don't want to bring, especially mold. Like, again, mold is awful, and you don't want to bring it into your house. You know what I mean? I don't care if it's a basement or whatever. I don't want to bring moldy things into my house. So I'll pass. There's enough good stuff out there that's not moldy and doesn't reek. That's just my philosophy anyway. Yeah, sounds good. The Flip It freezes. See, I don't see them. I'll get to watch this with I'll get to watch this on the replay. Just how bad it is. I would love to know why it's happening. That's what I want to know. Because StreamYard is perfect. When I send an offer, it's 10% off and counter offer is not checked. I never put the counter offer when I send an offer either. I don't know on mobile. That's one thing I do know on mobile, because if I'm on the road or whatever and I get an offer, if I want to send something, it defaults to allow offers, right? So you have to like click it off. Just pain in the neck. You sold a lot of bird postcards this morning. Really? Kitty cats. Well, the cat ate the bird. Get the ones who decline my offer. They message me asking why I won't allow counters. Your show is Sunday 3 to 5. Oh, you do have like a standard schedule. I didn't realize that. I thought they were sort of pop-up. Do indeed. Do indeed. You never get replays? Yeah, Pacific. Yes, that's a great point. They haven't developed smell-o-vision yet, but it's probably coming around the corner. Encoder on the phone might be lagging. I reset my phone. I'm going to do it again. Hold on. We're going to go off video. You should still be able to hear me, okay? I'm going to just like power off the phone, power it back on. The only thing that's kind of strange is it's not affecting StreamYard at all. StreamYard is live and perfect. So I'm going to do a little reboot. Hopefully everybody can still hear me. I'm sure you can. All right, we have powered down said telephone. We are now powering up of the telephone. As it makes a beep on my computer because it's still attached. We're also going to unattach a telephone. Eventually be on your videos. Karen uses bamboo charcoal bag in your paper ephemera stuff. It's not too smelly. Charcoal. Yes, great point. Charcoal, baking soda certainly does too. Believe it or not, kitty litter works to get rid of smells because that's its function, isn't it? Right, Dawn? Magazines you've been working with have a typical old paper smell. Yeah, that's a different, I think, an old paper smell is okay. You don't want something repulsive or, there's so many descriptions of the smells, The mold to me is the most repulsive because it's just, again, downright dangerous. In it. Except we won't be doing it this Sunday because it's paper palooza. Okay, very good, very good. Kelly spent 4 hours sorting bulk lots. All right, phone done been rebooted. Phone being reattached because everybody can still hear me, right? It says I'm audio only. Enjoy that shot of the Manhattan Bridge, courtesy of my wallpaper. We will now engage phone camera software. Engaging. It is connected via USB cable. I do not see a Wi-Fi thing up there. That's a good thing. Let me know if everything is clear. There's the Wi-Fi thing again. Ozone chemically neutralizes the smell instead of just masking it. Oh my God. Does it come with a warning on there? And the Super Bowl. Oh, the Sunday, you mean, yeah. Yeah, I really don't care about the Super Bowl at all. Not a football guy. Never been a football guy. I'm a baseball guy. Foosball. There's a forgotten sport. Matt used kitty litter. Well, then, no, I'm not kidding. Yeah, it does. Kitty litter neutralizes odors. It's its function, actually, isn't it? I'm looking over to my left to see if I see any frozen screens. Let me know if it's any better, everybody, please. Selfless plug. Hold on. Postcard guy. Just uploaded part 3. Sure. Until the paper smells like a rust is antique. Yes, you could smell the antiqueness. There you go. Is that what you tell them? Ozone is toxic to breathe. How's the it's still a little laggy, huh? Jeez Louise. Well, we did all we can here. Reset the phone. No, I hit. Absolutely, man. Go for it. Totally understand. And I enjoy your channel. So plug away. It's okay. Still freezing, huh? Oh, well. Maybe we'll bail then. Maybe it's just not in the cards tonight. Everybody got their sales, right? Yeah, go sub to the Postcard Guy. He's got a very good channel. He's come across some amazing lots of real photos. I believe that's your specialty, right? You like to just source the real photos when possible. Yeah, I know, Kelly, but it's still a pain in the neck. I wish I knew why. That's all. Good stuff. Yeah, check it out. He's got a really good channel. Is it all good? Yeah, maybe we'll cut it short. That's okay. I just like to come on and at least say hi and stick to the schedule. I was in, and I recommend everybody does the same. Johnny, Cajun Roots Reseller. does his morning shows 8:30 Monday to Friday. He usually stays on at least an hour, sometimes like an hour and a half. But a great channel, really. Go check him out if you haven't checked him out. He is incredibly supportive of everybody else on YouTube, the reseller community. He's always like pushing other people's channels and invites you to come on and discuss your show and what you sell and everything. So great guy. Check him out. Cajun Roots Reseller on YouTube, 8:30 on Monday through Friday. Always have him on in the background. That's kind of usually that's like my shipping time, around 8:30 or so. So it kind of ties in well. Have him in the background. Maybe I'll chime in once in a while, say hi. I always try to at least say hi, but it's always playing in the background as I'm doing my other stuff, getting some orders together. Your seller told me this week he has another 10,000 cards. Holy cow, really? Yeah, that's incredible, man. You get a connection like that. For real chromes. Don't laugh at chromes, as Mark will tell you. I sold a couple of $10 chromes on my video. Sold another one today. For me, take this with a grain of salt. Everybody has their own, desires and, levels they want to hit or whatever. For me, if I can sell a card over $10, I'm usually pretty happy right now. Any card that comes in and I get we priced it at $9.99. So anything over the $9.99 mark, I'm doing backflips. And I've had a bunch of them recently, which is pretty cool. But then you get the $4 cards and they all, it all adds up as long as sales are coming in, which I've been in a little bit of a roll here, which is pretty, again, I hate to say it because then you jinx yourself, but I had a really nice weekend. Everything was fine. Sales came in, had another multiple, had somebody pick up 3 print ads today from me. And they messaged me first to say they were interested in some ads. And do you do, even though I have it splashed all over my every listing and in my store that we combine shipping. Do you combine shipping? Yes, I combine shipping. So she sent a message first and then went in and picked up 3 ads, which is awesome. Like $50 or so for the 3 ads. Speaking of offers, I just want to see if the postcard sold, but the ad that I put a counter in hasn't sold yet. That's all right. We'll see what happens. But yeah, if it's just going to keep freezing, I think I'm going to call it an evening a little bit earlier tonight and just list some more postcards. I just loaded up another 100 in the old Epson scanner before the show. 100 new cards, all Massachusetts, shockingly. 100 Massachusetts cards coming soon to my channel, to my, my eBay store. Nice. Postcard guy getting some subs. Sorry, I kind of alluded that. It's been good for the last, cross his fingers, cross his eyes. The last, I don't know, week or so has been pretty good. Had a nice weekend, solid weekend. Things are selling. Multiple order. I love the multiple order thing. Somebody comes in and buys several of whatever you got. I like that. So it's been pretty good. Thank you. Traffic has been really good. And isn't it funny? Popeye's thing is you list, you sell. The other thing is if you get impressions, you're probably going to sell. My impressions, and this is a ridiculously small sampling. I just did from February 1st. So it's not even a week, but I'm up like 40% for whatever reason since February 1st in impressions. And there's a direct correlation. Impressions are up, page views go up, sales go up. It's funny how that works. If people can see your items, they're going to sell probably, So anyway, yeah, things are going well. Thank you for asking, though. I hope you're doing well, too. It's amazing that you found a person about, yeah, exactly. No, if you have a guy, we all need a guy. You got to have a car guy, right? You got to have a air conditioning guy that you got to have a plumber guy that and you need a postcard guy. I need a postcard guy desperately. Wow, very cool. Mama Knows Treasures sold the first postcard for $10. Congratulations. Good feeling, isn't it? Yeah, exactly. They sell pretty good. I mean, I know the sell-through wasn't traditionally super high with postcards, but I'll tell you, my sampling is small, 4 months or so of doing it. Very, very happy with the amount of sales I get with postcards. And it's only going to go up because you list, you sell. It's really true. I got to go from 2,000 to 10,000. My goal was to get to at least 10,000 listed by year end, which is now only 10 months away. I should definitely be able to do that. But saying I should be able to do it and do it, 2 different things. So let's just make it happen. And then again, to get 10,000 postcards listed, I need to buy another 7,000 postcards. So I don't know if anybody sells postcards here on Whatnot or anything like that. Nice. Postcard guy getting a bunch of subs. Crobes are undervalued, and I think they're going to be like anything else. They're going to, as time goes on, they become older and older too. I think the knock on them was that they're too new, but now time keeps on ticking into the future, as somebody once said. Oh, what's up with that, Kelly? I don't even know how to define that. I guarantee you that Popeye makes more money on his whatnot than I'm going to make on this YouTube show, though, Kelly. I guarantee. Yeah, man, no problem. Texas Horny Toad, Bolo. Sal says he's good. Oh, so maybe it is just certain people because, again, thank goodness on StreamYard, which is what I project from, it's crystal clear. There's no lag at all. But then every time I look over at YouTube, every once in a while, I see my own face go, or whatever. I know I froze. Don't cry for me, don't cry. Good evening, Florida band, Jim. Good to have you. Hi, Joni. You need a guy. I agree. You got to have a guy. You need a car guy. Car guy is crucial. You need a mechanic, a guy to call. Something goes awry with the car. You don't want to take it into your local Meineke and get ripped off. You got to call your guy. Listen, it's making a sound like this. What does that mean? What do I do? We have a quasi car guy that lives right on the block, but he's a little flaky, quite frankly. So only call upon him in matters of desperation. Yeah, totally true. A lot of postcard people in this group all the time. In all seriousness, there's so much information out there on YouTube about anything, but certainly postcards, none better than Popeye and Mark, I think. That tremendous video series, and they've been doing it for a long time, even though Popeye's in phase 2 of his YouTube career. But his initial batch of videos were amazing, and now he's making amends really quickly this last year. He's got a bunch of great stuff up. So definitely, if you want to learn anything about this stuff, highly recommend going to either one of those guys' channels and learn. You have a volume discount BioA, do you? There's a guy selling a collection of 400 pounds of postcards. Whoa! Another thing, foreign. Met some its, as they say. Met some men's amends. You need a car guy, Johnny. You got a car guy? Probably. Hey, Craven, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Sorry for the little occasional freezing we got going on here on YouTube. I don't know why. I'm sorry. If there was something I could do, I've tried everything I think that I know how to do. All the settings are right. Reset the phone. It is what it is. A guy. Dawn needs a guy, huh? That's very true. Popeye's Patreon starts at what? Just like $199 a month, I think. It's very, very affordable. That's at least, that'll get you in the door, It's a value at $200 a month. Come on. I bet you there's some amazing farm postcards, RD. It's one of those things that I just don't know enough about yet, but I'm totally open to learning new things all the time. In fact, what I've been doing with my own personal little stash, again, mostly from the York show, in those tubs, sure enough, yeah, there wasn't a lot, thank goodness, but there were some foreign cards. I'm just putting them all off to the side again, and I'll kind of scan them all at once and just have like a foreign card folder. And when I get to that, I'll look into them more. But I've heard, of course, like anything else, it's probably like great values out there. Popeye could buy for you. Yeah, Popeye being the buyer. There you go. Kelly's lucky that he has some places close to him. In southern Maine, you said, right? Are you like right on the coast too, Kelly? I don't know if you're on the coast. But anyway, he says he has a couple of like local haunts. He could just go into places and they don't know what they have, and he goes in and just makes a fortune, buys stuff cheaply and makes a fortune off of those cards. So that's great. And he doesn't reveal those, nor would I expect him to. But he has some local places which have since, at this point, have evaded me. I've not found any place locally to find good postcards. I'm sure there's got to be something out here. I'll find it, but I haven't found it yet. I don't have any yeah, well, that goes without saying. If they're real photos, I'll sell them. Yeah, I didn't say I don't like them. I just said I don't really know much about them. Ireland and Scotland, really? I do have some English ones. Polish, which I've talked about. My wife's grandmother went on a trip to all of Europe years ago, and she brought back all these perfect condition postcards. The only thing is they're all continental, and I know continentals are also sort of second-class citizens amongst postcard people. So I have the double whammy of Polish, foreign postcard and continental size. They're nice though. They're really nice. They were in perfect condition. She kept them in a photo album. 1971 she went, so they're all like really good condition. Look like they're new. Oh, he can, Jay Smith. Go to a postcard show. Who are you asking? Because RD is having conversations with some other people. Local, but it's a good 30 minutes down the road. Oh, please, that's fine. 4 miles from the ocean. Yeah, that with a surfboard, right? Yeah, 30 minutes is local to me. I would do backflips. If I had a place 30 minutes away that I could score nice lots of postcards on a regular basis, fill up the tank, baby. That's a good idea. Mark is fantastic with those spreadsheets and things and statistics about states. Mark, if you want to talk about that thing you're doing again on the, what is it called, coffee site? I appreciate you sending me that. He has a couple of really nice products he's hoping to roll out sometime this year about things like that, like research, tools to help you with research. At a postcard show, probably not for those who know what they have. Which is why when we sat down at that table, John says, anything you see for $1, pick it up. Real photo, pick them up. Just put them away and take them. I'm like, okay. And I did. I don't know if that happens that often, that you're going to sit down and have a guy just giving away photos, but it kind of happened. Oh, really? You don't want to do the research? That's half the fun to me. You got Sweden. I'm sure milk jugs, Inga from Sweden. Right, of course. Yeah. Me, Jiminy. Well, where am I located? Right now I live in like about 30 minutes, 25 minutes south of Philadelphia on the Delaware border, Pennsylvania-Delaware border. I am obviously from not this area, but I've lived down here since 2010, 2011. It's like over 10 years now. That's shocking. Feels like last week. Wow, that's good stuff. Kobe, yeah, place we could put things digital downloads. Yep. Yes. You know what? I think. Hold on. Let me get out my scepter. Did I freeze again? No, I don't think so. Mark, I have my scepter out. You have been bestowed the honor of a wrench. So if you'd like to put a link to your stuff, like is it pronounced Kofi, whatever it's pronounced. If you want to put a link to that, feel free, man. Thank you for always being a great part of the show. Just use your power for good. That's all I ask. Oh, yeah? He's all Hitler all the time? Yeah, I can't say that I have nothing around me. I've only been doing postcards since September, really. And the couple places that I know that we used to go all the time for other things, they just don't have postcards. And I'm sure there is going to be a hole in the wall sort of place somewhere around me, because there's a lot of, I'm in Pennsylvania. There's a lot of historical stuff around here, So there's got to be a little shack somewhere, some guy selling postcards cheaply. I'll find it. Maybe he's not advertising the fact, hey, you can get postcards for nothing at my store. It's not the kind of thing that's going to be, talked about much, but you got to find a place. So you got to hear it through the grapevine. And that's where networking and talking with other postcard people and everything is, a good thing to do. Any Penguins hockey going on tonight, John? Sounds like a Penguin hockey kind of night. Oh, fantastic, Joanne. Congratulations. That's really cool. What kind of ads? You want to tell everybody what you sold? There you go. There's the coffee site from Mark. Check that out. It really is cool. Yeah, he has like digital download stuff. He has you could pick up the sleeves. Just check out the link. Used to do great sourcing in New Jersey when you lived in there, but Florida's equally as good. Really? Yeah, so many people from Jersey. I lived in Florida for like 10 years, and half the people are from New York and New Jersey, especially in Orlando area. You're down in Sarasota. No problem. Thank you very much for coming in, Blue Feather. It was an honor. Sorry about the stupid freezing. That's not a usual feature of the show, but great to have you on. Smelly foreign photos. There you go. .com. There's probably a website out there. Yeah, exactly. For free. Oh, okay, cool. You're weighing out lots. Very good, man. Nice. Yeah, definitely check out that link to that coffee site that Mark put in. What else? Anything else I really want to mention? I'm trying to think if there's anything I have not mentioned that I wanted to. The big thing was the 6-bit. Hoping I can retrieve some of those lost listings. I'm not going to hold my breath. It would be nice though. Like cold. Oh, okay. Kofi. Yeah. Kofi. Sales you're in Michigan too. Is it still freezing, everybody? On and off? Is it less frequent than it was earlier in the show? I really can't tell because it's perfect here on the StreamYard. Thank goodness. Nothing nearby but furniture. Ah, good advice. Ooh, really? Well, the Disney card. There you go. Kelly's like, don't go. Michigan Facebook Marketplace. Absolutely. By the way, great point, Jody. That's where I picked up my biggest score of magazines ever was on Facebook Marketplace. Thanks, Jim. Yeah, as it should be. There's really no reason. There you go. Congratulations. Way to go, Kelly. $18 postcards. See, again, that's one of mine. I'm doing backflips, $18 postcard. That's good stuff. What does that mean? Nice. Do you care to reveal how much you picked them up for, Ralph? That's great. 2,000 ads. Nice number. Find a fee. Yeah. No problem, Kelly. What are you listing? Surprise, surprise. Local people are asking photo prices for Chrome. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Well, there you go. That's a great point, actually. So when I say that, I can't find any place, what I mean is, I mean, there's some postcards around, but to RD's point, exactly the price at like $5, $6 a piece for like, a Niagara Falls postcard. It's not happening. Estate sales? Yeah. I'll be hitting estate sales in March. Usually around March is when we go. March and April is like the best 2 months for us for whatever reason with estate sale activities. I love estate sales. I'll definitely have a lot more videos at the estate sales coming up this spring. I did a couple when the very first video or 2 or 3 that I did were estate sale kind of things, but no, I had no followers yet. 2,000 ants for 300. Okay, cool. Good luck, man. That sounds great. They're already cut out and everything for you, Ralph? Marty, Matt shows were short last week. Oh yeah, you were telling me because the sales were terrible, right? Sure. Prices everywhere have gone up, Brian. Nice, man. Ah, gotcha. Okay. No, I got it. Don't thank you. Mid-century auto has beautiful. Softball bat. That counts. Way to go. Wow. Good luck shipping that though. UPS. Congratulations, Florida man Jim. Yep, good stuff. Thank you for most importantly, thank you very much for the thumbs up and congratulations on your sales. Stamps are a beast. Oh no. What time is the Popeye show? What do you do, like 10 o'clock or so in the mornings you've been doing? Wife put up 2 new shelves. There you go. You bet cha-ching 250 working on private listings for him now. He bit cha-ching. Oh, okay, beautiful. Congratulations. He bit. He went for the bite. Got you. Scan and go. Nice, Ralph. Kind of like what I do on Whatnot. I was doing Whatnot auctions all the time for print ads. Yeah, stamps are just. I mean, I have a decent collection of stamps. I might have mentioned this previously. My great grandfather bestowed upon me many years ago his stamp collection. He was collecting from the turn of the century. And same thing, I never really knew anything about him. And we bought the Scott's books and all that. My wife was really good. I've talked about my wife loving mundane tasks and things. Well, when we got the Scott book, God bless her, she took a disaster of. I mean, this guy was a great collector, but his organization skills lacked a little bit. So they were like stuffed in paper bags and stuff. So she did kind of organize a good portion of those stamps, and with the help of those Scott's catalogs, which you can check out online, they're a fortune. Get used ones. At least that helps you identify some stamps. And the stuff she's identified, there's so many gotchas with stamps. You think you have this winning stamp, and the slightest imperfection, or the slightest, if something's off center, the slightest bit, it can crash the value completely of your stamp. So I think it takes a certain breed to sell stamps successfully. That it's a very, very highly collected item. Obviously, it might be the #1 collectible in the world. I don't know, but that's another one that's mostly geared towards older folks. So I don't know what the younger population thinks of stamp collecting. I know a lot of people worry about that with postcards, but I think postcards are going to keep going, especially with all of us, waving the flag for them. I'll see the cow. Awesome, Joanne. Congratulations. That's fantastic. I mean, yeah, and how many have I listed? I used to have hips. We talked about hip postcard, which I gave the kibosh, but I still have a hip stamp account with several on. Hey, Charles, how you doing? And you know, he's great at stamps, but he's not here tonight, so I'm not going to call his name out. Maybe he's watching. Come on, if you're lursting or whatever the word is. But one of our regulars is a stamp guy. We talked about having to have a guy. We got a stamp guy in our chat. If he would present himself, 3-hour show Tuesday at 8. Okay, 10 a.m. show Thursday, Friday. Beautiful. There's the Popeye Whatnot schedule. You clues on stamps. There's so much to learn, and there's millions of variations and stuff. If you're asking me specifically, I guess you're asking me because I'm doing the show. It depends on the product I'm listing. If you're just talking about postcards, several, but not everything. Certainly not everything. Print ads, I pretty much fill out everything. Most other things, I fill out anything that applies. Like records has a whole bunch of them too. Pain in the neck. Some of the record specifics are really silly. But generally speaking, with the exception of postcards, I fill out almost everything they want you to fill out. Yeah. Oh, the stamps. Yeah. Let's see if our stamp guy comes in. I don't see him yet. It's all right. He's allowed a night off. Thumbs. You probably have to use a scanner sheet. Yes, they have those things, right, that keep them in place, kind of. Pounds of stamps. Kiloware. Please not use Google so identify stamps. There are way too many varieties. Yes, exactly. There's so many. Like I said, I called them gotchas. Every time we thought we found something, we're doing backflips. Oh my God, we got this stamp that's worth $2,000. Yay. And then they're called perforations, all those little notches around the side. If you're off one perforation, blows the value of the whole stamp. And now you're worth like 10 cents instead of $2,000. Congratulations, Charles. That's fantastic. Congratulations, Cameron. Yeah, let's try to we still got 45, 46 people in here. If you foolishly haven't subscribed to Cameron yet, please go follow him. John Stampos. Oh, there you go. Stampworld.com. Thank you for that, Popeye. Yep, go check out Gravity Goods. Got to get them to at least 9 tonight. Where are you? 8 what? 866. If everybody in here, I bet you most of the people in here already subscribed to him. But if you're not, please go ahead and follow Cameron. He's really got a good channel. The last video specifically is worth the price of admission alone. Very good video on a haul he did. Postcard haul. Beautiful, Eric. Glad you're home safe. Callie Debs, is that how it's pronounced? Welcome. How you doing, Callie Debs? Yeah, man, absolutely. Congratulations. Keep going. Stamped envelope covers over regular stamps. Yep. I have some of those too. You're already following him twice on both accounts. No problem. That's funny. And go check out Jody at Marketplace Boutique. Really, really pleasant channel. Very, very enjoyable channel. She has beautiful. I like her video style. I like her cinematography. I like her topics. Got to check out Jody Marketplace Boutique. I don't know that she's done a video in a little bit, but maybe she's took a little time off. But definitely, hopefully, get back into it, Jody. And everybody go check out Jody Marketplace Boutique. Beautiful channel. Callie Debs. There you go. Good. I guessed right. There you go, Ralph. Way to go. There you go, Marketplace Boutique. Very cool. Go check out Jody. First day covers. Yep. There you go. Yeah, I have several first day covers up, and I have them cross posted on Hip Stamp, as a matter of fact. Just started doing what's sold, trying to figure out YouTube. Cool, man. Yeah. Just got another offer. Let's see. What's the offer? Oh, Kelly, you got 100%. Sorry, I was reading something on my messages. All right, guys. I'm sorry. The reason I'm being so quiet is I'm reading this message. I'm going back and forth with somebody on an offer, and I'm trying to figure out what the heck they're trying to say to me. You know those buyers. I think I'm going to call it a night. It's 8:30. Been on for an hour and a half. I know it's a slightly abbreviated show, but we'll be back on Friday. Well, maybe we'll even come back during the middle of the week. I have a couple of new videos I want to put out this week, regular videos that aren't live related. So again, as always, thank you very much for coming in tonight. I hope you enjoyed. I certainly did. Sorry again for the freezing on YouTube. Don't know what that's about. But I'll see you on Friday. Look out for some new videos this week. And if I get any news about the 6-bit thing and my quest to get my 200 listings back, I will definitely let everybody No. Have a great week, a great night, and I'll see you during the week. Bye, everybody.